Bonjour and welcome to Japan Expo 2025. So I'm here in the fast pass line just like last year. Don't worry, I have found something really fun to do while I wait. Gambling, yeah! So don't worry, any minutes this gate will be opening and we'll be inside the Japan Expo. And welcome back to Japan Expo, Europe's largest anime con. I see Nintendo have absolutely massive area, and we will be going, and it'll be in a separate video, we will be going over to the Nintendo store. I know I went there first last time, but I'm actually going to try somewhere different first, because I know its lines were huge last year, and as I was only here for one day, and ended up spending most of it at the hololive store, which sadly is not here this year. To the Crunchyroll store, because I know that line is going to get quite big. Luckily, Crunchyroll seem to remember that France exists, unlike England, where they're very rarely at events at the moment. But hopefully that will change in the future. It's going to be interesting to see what cool things they have over there. Like, they got cygames here, which certain horse racing game slowly taking the internet by storm at the moment. I've just seen Pete, of course, Premier One was playing it. Have some very interesting commentary, so it's lovely to see people partaking. So here is the Crunchyroll. This is weird that Crunchyroll is in this area this year. So I think they got a few little areas. Demon Slayer area over here, which already has quite a big line. Oh, I think these are for all the little games. I thought there was this really lovely Demon Slayer area last year. Unfortunately, there was like no security, and it had just turned into chaos. So, okay, just before going to Crunchyroll store, I have just noticed a very rare mascot. They got the Bubble mascot. If Nert was here. Nert is a very well-known photographer in the UK, but we love that. So that's for you, Nert. Right, time to enter the Crunchyroll store. Oh, so this is the Dan. Oh, cool. So they got a Dan area. I think you gotta try and get the ball. I see, so where is the actual store? This Crunchyroll store just keeps going up. So I think you can go in here. Cool. Nice to see them take such a big effort here. Ah, I see at the back it appears to where the Crunchyroll store is. Oh, we've got some exclusive Evangelion stuff, it looks like. That's really cool to see. Oh, and these standees aren't terrible prices. Trust me, I've seen some. How much to stand? Oh, I love that Nerve Cup. I may come back. I'm not going to buy it now because I'm going to break that. Okay, I am definitely coming back for that Nerve Cup. That is like perfect. And we have a nice selection of anime figures, including fan favorites like Frieren, Slayer. As I said, I'm definitely thinking I'm going to come back for this later for that Evangelion Cup, but oh my days, I got this really epic. I did it in another store and it was on sale. Oh my God, I didn't even know this had come out. They got a Griffith and Android. Don't worry, I am not in a group of people. Griffith definitely did do stuff wrong. They just got a whole berserk area showing off all the berserk figures. There was some, I just realised there's some non-berserk ones over here. The pop-up parade berserk, Guts in his berserker armour, and another Guts in his berserker armour, so that's really cool to see. It's good to see you can buy all your favourite horse girls. See it again in the stocking. Now it's out in English. can see they got the Miku car back from London MCM. We've even got the Geeko. That's cool to see. Now I'm just going to have a look around and see what sort of cool stalls you can find here at Japan Expo. Guys, they got the Final Fantasy 15 stall here. Well, this is actually a very good idea for an event like this. I'm sure they are very, very popular. Kashi Nations have their own stall. A lot of figures on display. Of course, it's been in France and a big Saint Seiya following. It's weird. Outside of Japan, actually there was a Saint Seiya event going on when I was in Japan. It was like for the mobile game. It was really cool because it actually wasn't that busy. Me and my best friend ended up playing. It was like one of them strongman challenges. And even they were like, oh wow, we really set this way too low. We got this absolutely amazing Guts Berserker armor statue. I want it so bad. We got the return of the Sylvanian family store. It's made its way over from London. So then again, outside of that London one, I'm not too sure what characters would be considered exclusive, and they have a photo op. I mean, people are lining up to play the lottery thing. It's great that an event like this, there's just so many options. Just because you don't like anime, there are many other cool things like cultural things and stuff like Sylvanian families. So it really does show you there is something for everyone here. You can see there is another mascot out. There's a mascot. I can never pronounce it. Of course, this also does originate from Japan. It's one of the things like Sylvanian families, people think it was more like the European. No, Japan is its origin. I love this display of really, really expensive anime statues that I would never be able to afford. I do like these busks. Assassination Classroom. Actually, that one I may be able to afford, but it's getting it home. It's getting it home to heart. I do love this Captain Tsubasa one. You know, Captain Tsubasa sadly is not that popular in England. Would it really be Japan Expo without the giant monkey D. Luffy out here? I like the fact the Honkai Star Rail mascot, I'm pretty sure that's the Honkai Star Rail mascot, is just casually in a line. It shows you here at Japan Expo, just because you're a mascot doesn't mean you get frontal line privileges. Also, the Quicks mascot is here, which I realise nobody in my English fan base is going to know. Quicks is like a restaurant in France. It's like Burger King, but better. Hello, nice to meet you. I love your restaurant. Honest God, guys, you come to France, try this guy's restaurant. It's amazing. They do like really, really good burger sauces. There's one right near my hotel, so it's been my kind of like choice. It's been my go-to place this holiday so far. I just noticed this other really cool big display. I haven't seen a lot of solo leveling, but this is from Solo Leveling. Well, I guess this being a solo trip, I'm technically also solo leveling. There's even a whole solo leveling stall, which is very nicely designed. Yeah. All the anime have a stall here. I think they go more by all the anime over here in France. Of course, some of these you may recognise, you'd have seen. Oh, they've got the Macross Zero they were talking about in the panel that sadly I was not allowed to film. They do have some of the series that MVM gets, and I think they got stuff like Cobra that they haven't got the license for. But this is really cool to see, a nice display. I've looked over to see if I recognise any of the staff members, but from what I've been told, the French branch is different from the English branch. So there may be some people flying in, but the main person I know said he wasn't coming this year. But I have seen him in the past. Oh, they got the Godzilla -1. Tunnel to Summer. That was a really good, underrated. And nice to see some of their vinyl. So they got the Jump Plus store here with a load of really cool displays, which they made quite easily accessible. And they have a cool Dan display. And we have Spy Family. So I think this is the app. And I think here it's just called Manga Plus. I know in English it's called Jump Plus. They can get the licensing, or they maybe do a bit more than Shonen Jump. Yeah, even though I think most of these are Shonen Jump manga, there must be a reason for the naming difference. Another cool display. I've not seen this manga before, but I just do like the lengths they'll go to promote things here. We've even got an animate pop-up store, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of exclusive items. They have a Evangelion and Gundam crackers. Not too bad prices actually. Got some nice Eva standees. Best girl. Shinji's bench ready. They even got some exclusive Evangelion t-shirts, it looks like, including Spoiler Ray. We got some nice Evangelion towels. We got Blue Lock and some other. They got a whole Blue Lock section with a lot of reductions for some reason. I'm guessing they have a lot of it. Oh, that's a series I've not seen for years. Soul Eater. We got cool stuff like Studio Wit art book. We got a free run. I just love round free rent. I'd buy it, but I just know I'm not going to get round free rent, and that would make me sad. They even got some Attack on Titan stuff. Chainsaw Man is Zitsu Kaisen. Two very, very popular. Oh, they got a hololive section. And they got a crony plush at a decent price. Oh, they got the hololive friends to go as well. Oh no. Oh, for a second I thought that was Liz's new outfit, or newish outfit. I found hololive. This is not going to end well. Crony Chihuahua. I like that her standee is the same place as her plush. We got Kiara, who seems to only be the girls that are still here. So we got some clear files. We got Laplace. No. We got the War Criminal again. I think I will be picking Crony up. Now time to get into the line. Here we go. Got Demon Slayer stuff over here. And we even got some more Soul Eater stuff. It's just really rare to see, even in Japan. Oh, it's because it's the 20th anniversary, that's why. Here we go. Konnichiwa to you. I got myself a Crony plush. If I go on that store, I'll be demonetized. So I'm heading over to my first autograph session of the weekend. Sadly, a lot of the time, they do not let you film. They are very strict on that. So I'll just be showing you the autograph I get. So let's go and head over there. That is such a Tamagotchi mascot. There we go. We got our first signing. Yukaka. She is a singer. I heard some of her stuff. It sounds really good. Hopefully I'll get to check her out later. She was really lovely. I got a photo of her and everything. So all that adventuring, you're going to need some food. And I got a nice little cheeky hack here at Japan Expo. to get some decent priced food and with no line. All you have to do is go up this escalator that nobody ever seems to remember exists, and up here there's a few little restaurants. I think this is new. We've got a little cafe, but the area you're really going to want to check out is just beyond here. And here's where you're going to want to find a little relay store. They have drinks and snacks for reasonable prices. They even have a little bakery. They even have baguettes, some sandwiches, some Coke, and even got biscuits and Haribo. And there we go. That ain't bad. I think I paid around 12 euros for this, and considering it's inside the convention centre, that ain't bad. I know some places that just in here sell the bottle alone just for about 5 euros. Yes, is that bad now that it's more than 5 euros for just a small bottle of Coke in some places? These are so pretty. Found some really cool hololive stuff and what may be related to hololive. And they even got the really cool doujins. I do want to pick this one up, but they're just going to go and get more, so I'm going to pick that up a bit later. Of course, horse girls blowing up the internet right now. Make sure to check out the stall. They also actually had a hololive trading card game. Unfortunately, they have sold out, but they do have this absolutely gorgeous free rent. You know me, I also like free rent. Tarot card deck. Just amazing what some of the fan-made products can be. And I do also love these light-up pins. Shame there is no hololive. There is some absolutely gorgeous hololive prints here. I like this. They got football kits with anime characters on their back, and there's one I've seen that I really do like. My days, these are really adorable, and they have really cute towels as well. It's quite amazing. This must all be homemade. Even got Dottie, yes. And they even got hololive bookmarks, including Justice. I'm loving this sort of age. You may have noticed I've changed my outfit, maybe because it's a different day and I'm trying to get away with it. So they got the hololive game on display. Sadly, I don't think you can actually buy any of the cards here. I think it's just here to demo. Let's see what video game companies are here. Of course, we've seen Nintendo is here this year with the Switch 2, which is very good to see. Kind of a shame they didn't bring it to MCM. I was really expecting them to. I know they did an event earlier on, but it's nice to see it. I actually haven't got to check out the Switch 2 yet, so maybe when it's a little less busy. It looks quite busy right now. Cygames are here. We should have a separate video about that because we actually went to speak to someone over there, so that should be quite an interesting video. And they have a stage which seems very popular, which is great because it's the first time they've had a stage at this event. We've got Sega showing off the new Demon Slayer game. No Sonic this year, sadly. We've got a whole stage area where they are doing contests all throughout the day. And Nintendo. We got Mario and Luigi. Only a few more people till we meet Mario and Luigi. We also got the new Donkey Kong game. And they're showing the remaster of Super Mario Jamboree Party, Party Jamboree, the one with the camera. I like the fact that Hogwarts Legacy does not have anyone wanting to play it. Yeah, 2 displays and people are like, I'm not touching that. And we also got Metroid Prime 4, which is not out yet, even though there was a sign in the UK that said, oh, it's out now. We even got the Dragon Drive game. And a whole area to the new Mario Kart, which is already out. Cotton Fields, I never heard of it before. But they have merch, so it must be popular. This must have been something that's passed me by. And look at some more of the merch. I like it when stores do actually come over and bring the merch with them. Them are actually here as well. They actually got the new Hunter x Hunter fighting game. You can meet the Bubble mascot at these times. They're showing the new Bubble. Here's the Honkai Star Rail store, and it's funny when 4 years ago, and funny because it's the Primogen now. I did the Primogen cosplay, but I actually built, this is before the Primogen was readily available. I like went and made my own one. And they had this humongous stage. It's kind of a shame it's not here. And they were like doing cosplay things. They put me on it, and there's like this video of everybody bowing to me. I may have a picture of it somewhere. But yeah, it was crazy. And it was like just all the French media was slowly coming over. I really haven't got into Honkai Star Rail, so I wrote wow, I just realised I think the line is that big. Oh no. I thought that was like the continuation of the line over here, but I think no. Oh, it's just like the Genshin. Oh, so there isn't actually Genshin. This is the Genshin area. It's a shame they just don't have the stage like they did a few years ago. It was great. It's just so much going on. But it's cool because I don't think they had anything Genshin last year from what I could see. I just noticed in the outdoor area they have a Demon Slayer fun fair. That is so cool. It's actually the first time I've been out here, all kind of, because literally it has been absolutely swelled. I think today is the least hot it's going to be, but trust me, as someone who once fought in their Among Us costume through here, this can get very, very hot.